Welcome one and all to the Neshoba News Holiday Broadcast.
'Twas the day before break, and all through the school, not a student was learning or following the rules.
Today, we have an extra long broadcast for you.
Penny Wars has ended.
I'm assuming that the seniors won, but all the money will be officially counted over break.
Are we boring you already? Well, let's fix that. Alyssa and Jenny are here to tell you what to binge over break.
Hey Neshoba, holiday break is approaching us quickly, and you know what that means. Lots of free time to drink hot cocoa and binge your favorite shows. Here are top 4 picks to binge over the break. For all the fantasy fans, The Witcher Season 2 released December 17th. Based off the Polish novels in the Netflix adaptation, The Witcher follows Geralt of Rivia, a witcher magically enhanced to hunt monsters for a living, and Princess Cirilla of Sintra, determined to find Geralt and escape the ruthless hands of Nilfgaard. While on the run, Cirilla discovers that she is a powerful magic user, though still inexperienced. Meanwhile, receive a look into Geralt's past, seeing what created the present. Season 2 explores her powers and her training with Geralt begins. Although I can't reveal more because we don't want to spoil the show, many describe The Witcher as Netflix's own Game of Thrones. What would you do for love? If this question intrigues you, the hit Netflix series You might be worth watching this holiday season. A cautionary tale about the settling down of a serial killer and his equally ruthless partner. With the release of Season 3 on October 15th, fans return to the even darker saga. You gleefully anticipating the domestic tumult that is the matrimony of Joe Goldberg and Love Quinn. The show does not disappoint, not in the beginning or the end. With the thrilling ride of a star, audiences are treated to the first murders of the season. These murders amount to the corrosive secret that threatens to unravel the dormant peace of the Goldbergs' neighborhood and spill the secrets of the newlyweds' eventful past. On a much lighter note, what better way to enjoy the holiday season than with a laugh? Hulu's original show, The Great, is a comedy drama that takes you through the life of Catherine the Great with an anti-historical twist. Recently wed to Peter III of Russia, Catherine sees an uneducated Russia in shambles, while the court holds extravagant parties. Fed up with her husband's treatment of her and the suffering of Russia, she starts to formulate a plan to stage a coup. Season 2 opens with the ongoing coup housed on different floors of the palace and the mystery of her lover's whereabouts. Are you tired of 2021? A worldwide pandemic leaves you feeling like it's not gonna work out in the end? Well, let's take a dive into Emily in Paris and regain some simple confidence. The show follows 20-something Emily, a junior marketing executive at an American company that acquires a job at a boutique French firm operating the world of luxury. When Emily's boss is unable to transfer to Paris, the company decides to go against logic, and the character's glaring lack of language skills, he sends young Emily along for him. Happy binging! And now back to hating with the original report.
It's election season, Neshoba. In 1947, the Massachusetts legislature enacted a program called Student Government Day, which is traditionally held on a Friday in April. This is an informative program about state government that includes students participating in the role of elected or appointed officials to observe the processes of government. Traditionally, Student Government Day is held at the Massachusetts State House. However, this year, the day will be held via Zoom for safety and accessibility reasons due to the pandemic. The 3 nominees from Mr. French's AP Gov class are Carlos Bello, Aylin Oberlees, and Veronica Wells. In a moment, you will watch campaign ads describing why they believe they would do the best job of representing Neshoba in the spring. The voting groups for this election are divided into 3 groups: the general student population, the staff, and Mr. French's AP Gov. Winning the popular vote of each group is worth 1 vote, and a candidate must win a minimum of 2 votes to win the election and represent Neshoba at Student Government Day. Now, think about who you believe will do the best job representing Neshoba at Student Government Day, because you will have the chance to vote. From Monday, January 3rd to Friday, January 7th, all teachers and staff will be able to vote through a secret ballot in room 254, the social studies office, next to Miss Roach's classroom. Let's take a look at the videos.
So I'm not going to give you guys any reasons to vote for me. I'm going to go around and ask people why they think they should vote for me. Thank you. Maria, do you think I'd be fit to represent the school at the State House?
I think you'd be very fit because you have great leadership qualities and you have a history of being a leader and being involved in the school community. So I think you'd do great.
Aylin is a very approachable person, which makes it very easy to talk to him if there's any sort of problem.
Ava, do you think I've done a quality job as president of this class?
I think you've done a great job, and also I really appreciate it because Aylin always reaches out to me and offers me advice for student council and gives me ideas and helps me out. So I really appreciate that. And he's always very studious and very professional, and I find that really inspiring.
Thank you, Ava.
Who are you?
I'm Veronica Wells, and I'm a candidate for Student Government Day.
Veronica, what's your biggest strength?
I have a lot of experience in this area. I really like politics and government. It's what I want to do as an adult, and so I've done a lot of it in these past 4 years at high school, even, dating back to middle school. I've done a lot of work in this area, and I think it makes me particularly qualified for this.
I gotta show you guys something.
What makes me feel accomplished?
Yeah.
That's a good question, though.
Helping people?
Okay. What's heavily played on your music playlist right now?
I've been listening to a lot of Childish Gambino recently.
What's your favorite song by him?
Probably Bonfire. Actually, I really like Sweatpants. I felt like the teardrop, and it's now like acid turning in my eye.
Hello, my fellow Neshoba teachers and students. How did he get me, Mr. Sakalarian, to talk over his campaign ad? I answer, with bribery. I mean, with enough convincing. Carlos Bello can represent your views and already has experience in student government. He's well acquainted with people from all grades and probably tried to convince you to join DECA at some point, or made some stupid pun about the Roman Empire being cut by a pair of Caesars. He learned from the best. Be a fellow, vote for Bello.
I'm Carlos Bello, and I approve this message.
Today, I'm here with candidate Michael Sutt, and really what we want to do is get to know him better. Now, let's say you're sitting down, you're spending the night, you're gonna watch a movie. What movie are you gonna watch?
Abe Lincoln, Zombie Hunter. Great president there. Sadly, got assassinated. It happens. But he killed all those vampires. Have you seen a vampire since?
I have not. I've never seen a vampire in my life.
Exactly.
Abe Lincoln, great man. Now, back to your younger childhood, your education. How was that?
Listen, the third grade, little rough, didn't get past it, so didn't graduate. But I can tell you, my dad says I'm the brightest boy he's ever seen.
Third grade was a rough year for everyone. But finally, when you take the Oval Office, or in this case, the State House floor, who do you model your politics after the most?
Ronald McDonald, great shadow president for the last 20 years. I love that man. He gives me so much money to say he's a good person. Cut.
An American icon.
I'm here with something so un-American, it makes me sick. What is this? It confuses and scares me. But you know what doesn't confuse and scare me? Being American.
When I look for someone who's gonna make positive change in my community, I look at Michael Sutt. He is a legend.
Don't look at me! No! Honestly, I can't believe they tried to make me believe the moon landing's real. The moon's made of cheese! How can you land something that's on fire on cheese? Doesn't work. Also, watermelons? They're not real. How can something be made of water?
The moon really is made out of cheese, and that's why Michael Sutt has my vote.
You just escaped one of those government drones, also known as a squirrel. I chased them here. This is where they hide, Americans. The government doesn't tell this. That's why you should vote for me. I'll tell you everything, I promise.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Michael Sutt has been disqualified from the election after attempting to deport Canadian geese because they're not American enough.
Well, there goes my vote.
Remember, if you want to vote for the actual candidates, check your emails over break.
Our next segment is last-minute Christmas gifts. If you have been forgetting to do any last-minute Christmas shopping, this segment is for you.
Oh, shoot.
Hey Amy, what are you getting your family for Christmas?
That's a good question. I have no idea. Do you have any ideas?
Of course I do. Do you know someone that wants to spice up their room?
Yes.
Get them some LED lights for their walls. They're super easy to put up and remove and can be purchased on Amazon for roughly $20-$30.
That's a really good idea.
Also, do your parents constantly bug you about dinner suggestions? I know mine do.
It's so annoying.
Get them a subscription to the New York Times cooking recipe book. Super delicious recipes for only $5 a month. What should I get my family and friends?
I think I have some ideas. Have you ever wanted one of your friends to watch your favorite show?
Yes, all the time.
Get them a streaming subscription so that you can watch it together. It ranges from $5 to $15 a month, depending on what platform you subscribe to.
Wow, do you have any wonderful ideas?
Do you have a picky friend?
Yes.
Get them a gift card so they can pick out their own gift.
You're so smart, Amy. Now let's head over to sports with Jack and Ethan.
You'll be delighted to hear that the winter sports are off to a great start.
The winter track team beat Marlborough in their first dual meet of the season, and last Saturday they participated at Reggie Lewis Center Invitational, where Vinny Giannetti, Tristan O'Riordan, Freddie Collins, and Gabe Merrill ran 3:34.56 in the MSTCA Speed Classic, setting a school and meet record.
Last Thursday, the swim and dive team went against Worcester. They won 103-57. Big congrats to Abby Eastman, who broke 3 school records and qualified for states in the 100 breaststroke.
Last Friday, Neshoba varsity basketball won 83-49 against North Middlesex.
The boys ice hockey team played Leominster on Saturday, winning 10-1 with 70 shots on goal. Now let's head over to Coach Biggs for an exclusive interview. Hi, I'm here with Coach Biggs, the varsity high school hockey coach here at Neshoba, and we're here to ask him a few questions. First question I have is, what made you want to become the new coach?
My favorite part about working here is coaching. So I've coached the lacrosse team for the past 6 years. I knew a bunch of the hockey guys and had an experience with reffing for a long time, so I thought it was perfect.
And last question, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Definitely most looking forward to getting to know the team and succeeding on the ice, but who would I be if I didn't want to win a state championship?
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. This Christmas there's only one thing I want. A new anchor.
Well, Alex, looks like your wish has been granted, a new and improved anchor. Midterms will take place on January 24th to January 27th.
The second quarter will also end on the 27th, and grades will be posted the 7th of February.
But, don't worry, you can forget about your school troubles over break with this Question of the Week segment.
Thanks, Hayden and Alex.
We have a fun holiday-themed question this week.
What do you want for Christmas?
Or what's the best gift you've ever gotten?
Let's ask the pack.
Okay, I'm here with Paraskevy. Paraskevy, what do you want for Christmas this year?
I want Alexa.
That's so cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jared, what do you want for Christmas?
For Christmas, I asked for AirPods, a new phone case, and yeah, my dad said he's getting me a car, so that should be a pretty nice Christmas for me.
Sweet.
Hello.
So I'm here with Jacob. Jacob wants a book for Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Theo, what do you want for Christmas?
This Christmas, I'd like some Gucci AirPods.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What I want for Christmas is a Kids Pop CD. And my name's Haley, but you can call me Hale, or Hailstorm.
Awesome, thank you, Haley.
Anytime.
I'm here with Malone, Marcus, Jimbo, and Izzy. What's the best Christmas present you've ever gotten?
Best present I've ever gotten was being born in the U.S. of A, baby.
What about you, Izzy?
The best present I ever got was an iPod Touch.
Awesome.
Nice.
What do you guys want for Christmas, huh?
I want a pair of Crocs. I want a synthesizer.
That's dope.
I'm Caleb.
What do you want for Christmas this year, Caleb?
I want more drums.
Awesome. Thank you. Great job. That was good.
I'm here with Cam Chaput.
Hello.
Cam, what's the best present you've ever had for Christmas?
Oh, that's actually a really good one. So we got a hockey rink one year for Christmas. Yeah, a homemade hockey rink in the backyard. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's dope.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Sarah. Sarah, what do you want to get as a gift this year?
Oh, no.
Do you want any games?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Zach, what's the best gift you've ever gotten?
The best gift I've ever gotten was a trip to Disney. That's my best one.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I'm here with
Maggie.
and
This is
Lucy.
Lucy.
What do you guys want for Christmas this year?
I'm asking for sneakers.
Cool.
Connor, what do you want for Christmas?
I want to end world hunger.
Hey Neshoba, with the holiday season upon us, we wanted to take the opportunity to learn more about one of the less commercialized winter holidays, Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa goes from December 26th to January 1st. The name Kwanzaa comes from a phrase in Swahili meaning the first fruits of the harvest and was introduced in 1966 by Maulana Karenga, an American Black Power activist. It was decided that the celebration would last 7 days to represent 7 principles of African heritage. These principles include unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. People who celebrate Kwanzaa light 7 candles held by a kinara, a candle holder that often has red, black, and green on it in reference to flags of African liberation movements. On the last day of Kwanzaa, children are often given gifts to promote positive action in the 7 cultural principles. All of us on the journalism and broadcast team want to wish everyone in our community who celebrates it to have a happy Kwanzaa. Now here's a special treat from Beckett, Mark, and Michael.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're about to embark on a fine evening of flavor, fun, and food. Let's get into it. What do we got here today, Beckett? Well, I got myself a cheeseburger from the cafeteria. True gentleman. I got myself today's entree of a pizza with bacon and meatball, it seems. So Looks delicious. Shall we dig in? Well, now we can take our masks off since we're eating. So, here's to food, family, and of course, a great evening with my good friend Beckett. Thank you, Mark. Well, Mark, this today was actually quite delicious. It was a very surprising meal. You know, the Boom Boom really complements the burger in a way that it makes your mouth almost explode with flavor. And it does that by way of Thousand Island and sriracha and mayo. They call it, I guess that's why they call it Boom Boom sauce. Boom Boom goes the dynamite. Yes, sir. You know that scene in Ratatouille where he takes a bite of like the cheese and like the tomato or whatever it is and he just discovers new flavors? Oh yeah. That's how I felt when I dug in to my delicious 5-star meal today. How about that? Oh, delicious.
One Christmas tree cake.
Thank you. Well, look at this. You want to show it up to the camera? There it is. Does that not just look like a Christmas tree? I mean, I don't think I've seen anything more Christmas than this tree right here. I agree. Might as well dig in. Clink it. Cheers, Beckett. Very nice. I like it. That no joke was insanely good. The what? That cake is good. No. Like I bit into that and I was like, damn. No, yeah, this is actually I was like, that diggity. Just made the meal. Our producer Michael Sutt would like a taste. Yeah.
I'm eating.
But can we see our bill?
I'm not gonna lie, it's the entire budget.
Here's the entire budget. $200. Well, Beckett, I'm gonna leave this with you, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Great seeing you, Mark. Thank you, Neshoba. As usual, I'm stuck cleaning up the mess.
Wow, that certainly was a treat.
This December, take a moment to look through your closet and see if there's a progress you or your sibling would be willing to part ways with. Becca Solomon is partnering with the Wheat Community Center to host a prom dress drive for students who cannot afford prom expenses.
You can drop dresses off at the high school on December 28th and January 8th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be a collection bin at the entrance to the cafeteria.
You know what? I love Christmas music.
Then you'll love our next segment, a magical Christmas review by Evelyn.
Thanks, Alex and Ethan. Looking for something nice to put on this holiday season with your friends and family? Look no further than the classic 1965 album A Charlie Brown Christmas by Vince Guaraldi. This will be a bittersweet hit of nostalgia for those who grew up watching the Peanuts holiday special every year, but honestly, this collection of piano-based jazz tunes could really appeal to just about anyone. The opening track is a beautiful arrangement of the traditional German Christmas song O Tannenbaum, which perfectly captures that feeling of melancholy that comes with the holidays. The record also contains original pieces such as Skating, which features a gentle descending melody reminiscent of falling snow, and who could forget the fun and iconic tune Linus and Lucy, which has come to be known as the main theme of Peanuts. Certainly a lovely little album to listen to while sipping cocoa in front of the fireplace. Now over to Izzy and Bridget for a feature report.
Welcome back to this week's local business review. Tonight we're at Welly's in Hudson, Massachusetts, and we are going to let you know how our meal is.
We start off with a really welcoming, festive environment with tinsel, garlands everywhere, wonderful window paintings. It's just so warm and cozy.
It has a great holiday vibe.
Alright, so tonight we're going to review our Shirley Temples, which we all got. First of all, we're going to start. They're the perfect color. Lacking cherries, but it's okay. Flavor, 10 out of 10.
Should I explain? We got the toasted raviolis and the nachos for our appetizers, and everything is delicious.
I got the chicken parm.
It's really blurry.
I got the eggplant parm.
Got the eggplant parm with the CT.
I also got the parm.
I thought it was very delicious, and I totally recommend for any vegetarian individuals out there. Eggplant parm is the way to go, but if you are a meat eater, I recommend the chicken parm. Sometimes eggplant parm is kind of like a little chewy, and it's bad, and like
the skin
gets all weird. But this eggplant parm is really crispy. It's honestly the best eggplant parm I've ever had. It's so good, and you should try it.
I'm not even a vegan, and I'm not even a vegetarian, and I went for the eggplant parm, and I thought it was delicious.
I got the chicken parm, and the chicken was so crispy and good and delicious.
Was it juicy?
And I said crispy, God. And also the pasta was perfectly cooked, not al dente or overcooked and mushy.
I thought it was perfectly al dente. Had a great nice bite. If you ever go to downtown Hudson, always go to like one of the restaurants. You always have to finish your night off. You gotta with finish it off. Creamery. A lot of Neshoba students work here. Shout out to Allie Hoffman, who served us tonight. She took our order. Amazing. Such great service. Overall, the downtown Hudson experience is a 10 out of 10. All right. So we're here. And they're all waiting for me because I'm not done with my ice cream yet. And to be honest, I'm kind of full and I don't want it. But I hate waste. So I have to eat this right now. Green team. I hate waste. Shout out to Green Team.
What a great review. Now, I'm hungry.
Yeah, that chicken parm looked great.
However, eating at various restaurants isn't the only activity to do this winter.
What a smooth transition. Let's hear more about local winter activities.
With winter upon us, many students are left feeling bored. Here are some fun things to do this winter to keep occupied. Once the sweet snow comes, go outside and build a fort or a snowman. Maybe go find a big hill to sled down. Dexter Drumlin in Lancaster is the place to be. Bretton Woods in New Hampshire features 464 acres of skiing and snowboarding on 63 trails and 35 glades. This huge space is a snow lover's dream. Beach towns are especially beautiful in the winter. Newburyport is less than an hour away and offers great shopping, good eats, and harbor views. If you feel really adventurous, you can head to Plum Island for a walk on the beach. Lastly, dust off those skates and head to a local pond or to Boston to visit the iconic Frog Pond. They are open every day starting at 10 a.m. Prices depend on the height. 58 inches and over is $6 and under 58 inches is free. Stay safe, stay warm, stay fun. Now over to AC and Reagan.
The cutest and sometimes scariest part of the holiday season is having your picture taken with Santa.
Agreed. Families often wait in long lines just to get a photo op with the big guy.
We asked parents, students, and teachers to share some of those memories with us.
We received a few really great pictures, including one of our broadcast team.
Let's check them out.
Wow, those were really fun.
Do you know what else is really fun? Class plays.
Class plays have been an annual event in Neshoba since I can remember. Groups of students from each grade get together, choose a short play, direct and act to see who will win.
Here's an infomercial with more details.
Class Plays has always been one of our biggest school events because it involves all of the grades. It's a lot of fun. Parents join us, siblings join us, and students who aren't in the plays also come down. The audience also gets to vote, so the more people you have from your class there, the more of a chance you have to actually win the whole thing.
Class plays are great because it's very low stakes. You get to have fun with your friends.
You don't have to be a theater person to do it, which I think is a really good part of it.
Anyone who comes to support or is in the class plays will earn points towards the Neshoba Cup. So make sure to be there.
I'm happy to see that the class plays are back.
It's great to see that there's so much talent at Neshoba.
Sadly, this is the end of our holiday broadcast.
And all the backpacks were hung on the students with care in hopes that the buses would soon be there.
The whole broadcast team would like to say Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas.
Happy Holidays!
And Merry Christmas!
And roll pack.